Hi, this is Munson from Munson Music, and we're going to talk about how you could play a song called Main Chick by Kid Ink. And it starts out with this cool little bass line. If you wanted to follow those notes, you start on an E note, and then a D note, and then we play a C note twice, and then we play a B. So we're going E, D, C, C, B, E, D, C, C, B. It's kind of that main bass line. And if you wanted to back that up with chords, you could start on an E minor chord, kind of doing an E, G, and a B in the right hand. And you may want to kind of keep the left hand kind of following that bass line. Kind of working the E minor. And then the D note, you could kind of back up with a D major chord, kind of a D and an F sharp and an A note. Kind of dig on that for the right hand. And then on the C, you may want to back that up with a C major, kind of a C and a G note together. And then for the B note, you may want to back that up with a B minor chord, kind of B, D, F sharp. Or if you want to get really, really cool about pointing things back, you may even want to think about turning that into a B major chord, kind of B, D sharp, F sharp. Or you could even add in the A note if you want to kind of work it as a B7 nasty coolness back to the E minor. So depending on how strong you want that pull back to the E minor, basically. So you got E minor, D, C, C, and then B minor, or if you kind of dig on the B or B7 idea, minor D, C, C, B7, E minor, D, C, C. So either one of those could kind of work to kind of work through the tune that way. Or a lot of times I like to use some things called arpeggios, where you may want to kind of break up the chord different ways. So you could even kind of think left to right actually is kind of a cool way to kind of work little broken chord ideas. So kind of a root, and then root 3, 5 in the right hand for the E minor. And then you can do the same idea for the D, same idea for the C, same idea for the B minor or the B major if you kind of dig on that. Or you can break it up different ways. Or there's almost enough time to kind of get two of those C's in there when that happens. Kind of the C, B, so E minor, D, C, C. If you kind of dig on that, you might want to kind of experiment with kind of breaking up the chords that way. The tune that way. Or all these chords are, for the most part, are coming out of a G major scale, kind of a G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, and G would be our main major scale, which is kind of sounding like an E minor scale because we're kind of starting on the E. It's kind of home bass. So you may want to kind of experiment with what I call a free form, where you could almost kind of turn this into a two-part, kind of a left hand idea, scale idea, left hand idea, scale idea, left hand, scale idea, bass line, kind of implying the chord. So you want to kind of experiment with that. That could even be cool, mixing up with arpeggios with the freeform idea too. So you want to kind of experiment with that, kind of see what you can say with the scale that way too. Oh, I gotta watch out for that F natural there. Yeah, it's all about the F sharp. Although, if you kind of dig on this too, you could almost use an E harmonic minor sound. Kind of an E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, and then what you could do is go to the D sharp to point to the E. It's kind of what we're doing when we're taking that B minor chord and making it the B majors. We're adding the D sharp. So you could take that idea and kind of add it in the scale, and that can sound really exotic, cool. Or you can mix it up between them. to kind of experiment with that. But that's the basics of how you could chord through Main Chick by Kid Ink. So good luck.